the Social Security special lump sum check and how to get it. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I do want to talk about the special lump sum check that is sent out by Social Security to some beneficiaries in some instances. There's a lot of moving parts here, so let's get into it and discuss all the details and who may be eligible for this massive check. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because it is my dedication and my commitment to you and everybody right here in the community to continue watching all this new information hitting the wire, doing the research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on right now, as it's a very busy time and it's also a very uncertain time right now as things continue to change very rapidly. And ultimately, I want you to know how this may impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything showing up right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and also remember, it is my promise to be here for you every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can. Alright, let's get into it and talk about this special lump sum check out of Social Security, what this means, and who may be eligible for this. Alright, so there's a lot of moving parts here, and yes, this is a thing that is offered by Social Security to some beneficiaries in some instances. Again, exactly what I want to break down for you. Alright, so as we know, there are tens of millions of Social Security beneficiaries. Virtually everybody's situation is different. Therefore, all the moving parts here are obviously different as well. Alright, so what it comes down to is this is specifically focused on Social Security retirement beneficiaries. I know that there are a lot of SSDI beneficiaries, survivors, SSI, VA, all kinds of fixed income beneficiaries here in this community. I get it. In some instances, for some of these other benefits, there are also lump sum checks for your benefits as well. However, in this video, and what I'm specifically talking about here is focused on Social Security retirement. All right, so now that we have that kind of focused down, let's move on to the next part here as far as who may be eligible to receive this. So we're going to continue to kind of whittle this down and to kind of narrow this down a little bit more as we go here, because you're going to see it's focused on kind of a certain group of people. All right, so let's keep rolling here and talk about what this actually means. All right, so yes, in some instances, the Social Security Administration may offer a lump sum payout on your benefits. Now, I also have had some questions coming in, as I've alluded to this in previous videos, where I've had people come out saying, but wait, does this mean I'm just going to get a one-time lump sum check and then I will no longer get monthly payments? No, that's actually not it at all. You actually get a lump sum check and then your monthly payments continue. Yeah, that's how it works, okay? So it sounds pretty awesome, right? Sounds almost too good to be true. It's actually not too good to be true. All right, so here's what it comes down to. First off, we need to know what your full retirement age is. Now, obviously, if you're somebody that is going to be receiving, or if you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, you probably already know what your full retirement age is. Generally, it's probably somewhere between the ages of 66 and 67, or if you're born in 1960 or later, then your full retirement age is 67. That's what it is as of right now. All right, so we have to know what that is, and here's why. When you achieve your full retirement age, as in you've reached your full retirement age, this is where the lump sum payment may be coming in. All right, so as soon as you hit your full retirement age, you have the option to file for your benefit. Well, obviously, you can actually start filing for your benefit as early as 62. You probably know that, right? But let's just say that you've waited all the way until your full retirement age. You have not filed for your benefit yet. Now you have a couple options here. You can file if you want to, and again, this is not advice. I don't know your exact situation, therefore I cannot not advise you in this video on what to do with your benefit, but you have some options. You can file for your benefit, or you can delay filing. If you delay filing, well, your benefits are going to start increasing at a pretty significant pace here over the coming months. Let me give you the details on it. For every 1 month that you delay claiming your benefits after your full retirement age, your benefits will continue to increase at a pace of 0.667% for every month that you delay beyond your full retirement age. For example, let's just say that you've delayed by 6 months. Your benefits have now increased by 4%. Let's just say that you've delayed by 12 full months after your full retirement age. Your benefits have now increased by 8%. That's not including the COLA. Your COLA will be on top of that as well. Amazing, right? Yeah, you can see how your benefits could be increased pretty substantially if you wait beyond your full retirement age. However, I want to throw this out there as well. I'm completely aware that this is not practical and this is not feasible for a lot of people. Most people in this situation need their benefits as quickly as they can get them, okay? So I get it. This is not the solution for everybody, but I'm just breaking it all down here for you so you can see the options and so you can see and understand the different parameters around Social Security, because this is something that's out there, okay? As I've discussed before in other videos, I have thousands of videos here on the channel focused around Social Security, but my point is, everybody has a different situation. And again, Social Security is a very big, complex topic. Therefore, I'm trying to give you all the different angles here and so that you can make the best decisions for you and your situation. All right, but anyway, as you continue to move on beyond your full retirement age, your benefits will continue to increase at a pace of 0.667% for every month that you delay claiming after your full retirement age. All right, so let me give you a quick example here. Let's just say that you have achieved your full retirement age and you've extended, as in you have not filed for your benefit for 6 full months, okay? So you've hit your full retirement age 6 months ago, and now we're sitting out we're sitting out 6 months after your full retirement age. And again, I'm just using this as an example to better illustrate the lump sum check. Getting ready? Because here it comes. All right, so we're now sitting out 6 months. In theory, your benefits have now increased by 0.667% for 6 months. In other words, they've increased by 4%. Not bad, right? All right, so now let's say you've looked at your situation. You say, I'm ready to claim my benefit. I'm going to go ahead and file for my benefit. When you go to file for your benefit, Social Security in this instance may say, hey, you are eligible for this lump sum payout, and they'll present it to you. So here's what it would be. Since you have delayed your benefit by 6 full months, they may offer a retroactive one-time lump sum check for the 6 months that you have delayed claiming those benefits. See what I'm saying here? So it's not going to be like in exchange for your benefit, nothing like that. It's basically going to say, hey, you've actually delayed your benefit by 6 full months here. Would you like a one-time lump sum check to bring you back up, like a retroactive check for the 6 months that you have delayed? And in that opportunity, you may be presented thousands of dollars. Now, again, it depends on how much your check may be, right? Let's just say that your check is, $2,000. You could be offered potentially a $12,000 check. Do you think that's a little bit tempting? Yeah, that's very tempting for a lot of people, right? All right, so in this instance, Social Security may offer you this one-time lump sum payment to basically bring you back to your full retirement age when you could have claimed in the first place. So that is what they may be offering. So it's basically like a retroactive check. However, you might be thinking, but wait, what about the 4% that I've accumulated and that I've built up over that 6 months period of time that I did not file for my benefit? Well, that's the give and take. They're going to say, hey, we'll offer you this one-time lump sum payment, but that extra 4% that you've built up over the last 6 months, that's going to go away. We're not giving that anymore, okay? So that would be the exchange on this. Now, again, you might want to run some numbers on your own situation, because here's the deal. If you take the lump sum, you don't get the 4% that you've built up over the 6 months of waiting, but rather you just get the big lump sum of cash at one time, okay? But if you do not accept the lump sum payment, you get that extra 4% on your benefit forever. It's a permanent raise to your benefit forever. So remember, compounding with that 4%, and then you get the COLA on top of it, provided we get COLAs going forward, right? The COLAs on top of that. And again, compounding over long periods of time, you may be way ahead in the future, but we don't know that for sure, right? You got to run the numbers on your own situation. But again, the break even on that would be many, many years out into the future. So again, you'd have to run the break-even analysis on that to determine when your break-even would actually be. But this is the lump sum, and it does happen in some instances for beneficiaries who are in this situation. Now, a couple other things. Let's just say that you're interested in this. You've delayed by 6 months. They will only pay out up to 6 months worth of lump sum, okay? So this is what it comes down to. So let's just say that you've delayed by 4 months. They may pay out a 4-month lump sum. If you've delayed 5 months, they may pay that out. They'll pay up to 6 months. But if you delay by a year, you've delayed your benefit by a full year, they'll only pay out that 6 month worth of lump sum. So I hope that kind of makes sense, right? They're not going to pay out 12 months worth. The limit is the 6 month threshold. So hope that kind of makes sense as well. So again, this is the opportunity that may be presented to you. Now, I want to throw this out there as well. I know somebody personally who has had this happen. This person hit their full retirement age. For whatever reason, they did not file for their benefit. They delayed. I don't know exactly how long they delayed, but they delayed a number of months, right? When they went to file for the benefit, they were presented with this check. And basically the agent said, we can give you a lump sum payment. Would you like to claim it? And the person took it, okay? So this is my personal example of somebody that I know personally who did this, and they were offered the lump sum payment because they did not file for the benefit immediately at their full retirement age. So it's a real thing. And again, this is just one instance where I'm giving you like the example here of somebody that I personally know on this, but this is something that happens to many other people. This is not like in my family or people that I know, this is what happens. No, that's not how it works, okay? I'm just simply telling you, I know somebody that this happened to, okay? So anyway, just want to lay this out here, but this is an option. So if you are in this situation where you have delayed your benefits beyond your full retirement age and you go to file and this is presented to you, just recognize this is what it is, okay? It's basically a retroactive check to bring you back to your full retirement age up to that 6 months. And then again, in exchange for it, they will remove that 4% that you have built up over the 6 months or whatever it happened to be over the period of time that you've built up that extra benefit increase because benefits continue to increase at that 0.667% pace for every month that you delay. So I hope that kind of makes sense as well. And which, by the way, once you get your lump sum, that does not mean that your monthly benefits are over and that they've ended. That's not it at all. In fact, your benefits will continue. It's just, you get the one-time check and then they just continue on after that on a month-by-month basis, just like they do for everybody else. So I kind of hope that makes sense. But this is one of the parameters. This is one of the options out there. And yes, this is presented to some beneficiaries in those very, specific instances that I just laid out for you. So you can kind of clearly see here, the number of people that this may be presented to is probably not going to be a huge percentage of people, but there's probably a decent amount of times where this is presented, and I just want to make sure that you have the information here at your disposal so you understand what this is in the event this is presented to you. Now, another quick statistic that I want to share with you really quickly. According to the numbers, about 66% of people file for their Social Security benefit prior to their full retirement age. About 24% of people actually file their benefit at their full retirement age or right around their full retirement age, and about 10% or so of people wait until the age of 70. So you can clearly see that, the vast majority of people file for the benefit prior to their full retirement age. So anyway, just some interesting statistics that I wanted to share with you. So anyway, I hope this one helps you. Please leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. I do my best to read as many as possible, as well as respond to as many as possible. And if I do see any comments down there popping up time and time again, I will make a dedicated video about that. So hope this one helps you. I'm here to educate. I'm here to inform. And I'm here to help you out in any way that I can. Make the best decisions on your behalf, because here's the thing. Everybody's situation is different. And again, these are the benefits that will continue to pay you for the rest of your life. So it's probably very important, right? Whatever decisions you make on Social Security, remember, that's kind of the decision. Now, obviously, you can go back and tell Social Security, just kidding, I don't want to file for my benefit yet. You can do that, but again, you got to jump through some hurdles, okay? And again, we can talk about all that in a separate video, as that is a very big topic as well. So anyway, hope this one helps you. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, and catch you again later in the next video.